Hello everybody, it's Mirialda here once again, and welcome back to another figure unboxing. So to start off the day, we have Tokisaki Kurumi. This is the Griffin Enterprises version of her. And there's always been the comments where this figure does have kind of poor construction quality. It's one of the figures that really gave Griffin its bad name. And I'll be honest, some of the things on this figure are not the greatest. But I absolutely do love this figure, and she really catches my eye. I love the way her dress looks and everything, so it's a good purchase. But today is not about Griffin's Tokisaki Kurumi. It is about Alphamax's Tokisaki Kurumi. So yes, how many times can I say your name? This is Tokisaki Kurumi. She is from Date Alive 2, or also Date Alive, the first series. This is Alphamax's version of her, and she is 1/7 scale. And this is actually the re-release. She originally was released April 24th of 2015, but this one was released June 28th of 2017. I ordered her back on March 12th, and I paid 10,300 yen, or about $95.08, and I bought her from AmiAmi. So when this one had originally came out, I did consider buying her. The face seemed a little bit off, so that's kind of what held me off, and so I held off. And then I watched her in the aftermarket, and her price like skyrocketed, and good luck finding her under $400. So yay. I was kind of happy when Alphamax decided to re-release this one. This is the normal version. It does not have the golden base, because quite frankly, for a little bit of gold paint, it was an extra $40, and I don't think that was worth it unless it is actually like 24 karat solid gold. So no. So yeah, this is Alphamax's Tokisaki Kurumi. There she is in the front of the box. There is the side of the box. There is the back of the box. And there is the other side. There is the top of her box. And she's got a plain, boring bottom. So yay. Just looking through the box right now, I'm kind of disappointed in the color on her dress. Right now, to me, it looks like it's been sitting out in the sun for a year. It's kind of like a faded orange. Well, we'll see how it looks when we get it actually open, which we shall do now. So there are 3 seals. One there, and one there, and one there. And then we can open the box, maybe. And we can pull her out. There's some instructions. So on the back of the box, you've got her clock symbol. I think that's like her angel. I don't know exactly all the terminology and everything, but it's a clock, and it's yellow checkerboard, and it's got a couple gears and some splotches and everything. So yay. The instructions appear to just be one sheet, and they show you how to put her guns into her hand. So her rifle has the stock comes off, and the pistol just gets put in her hand. So yay, we'll put that off to the side. And there is Kurumi in her blister packaging. So the front of it, the side of it, and the back of it, and the other side, and back to the front. Yeah, like I said, that orange just seems a little bit faded to me. But her face looks better in person than it did in the pictures. So let's get the blister packaging open. I'm sorry that I'm messing up all my words today. I am tired because I had to chainsaw up a tree that had got blown down by the storm yesterday. So yeah, there's the top of the blister. Put her off to the side. And there is the bottom of her base. It's in like a clockwork gear pattern to match the top of the base. So, like I said, with the exclusive of her, this was all, like, where it's brownish, it was all painted golden. Let's get it out of the plastic. So, I've also read that there might be a mistake in the Roman numerals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nope. If there was on the original one, they fixed it. I don't know for sure if there ever really was a mistake. But, I mean, it's a nice, intricate, detailed base and everything. And yes, the gold one does look more impressive. But like I said, it's not worth $40 to me. She's got one metal peg and one plastic peg. So there is her rifle. So it's nice and detailed, like on the bolt and action and everything. You can see the seam where the stock comes off. It's got a trigger on it. This side has nothing. And then the tip of it, it's got the little ramrod and stuff. And it's got a little, looks kind of like a hole in the back, or in the end of the rifle. Doesn't look like it actually goes all the way down into it, though. Not that you would expect it to. And then, there is her pistol. So this time, both sides have a little nice detailing on the bolt action area. And it has a trigger, of course. And once again, little ramrod. This one, you can kind of see the white plastic down in there. And there is no seam line because it's one piece. So I believe that is all the accessories. And now we have Kurumi. So we'll take the plastic off of her. Lots of plastic on her. But her body doesn't come apart in any pieces, so there's nothing you have to really worry about. So yes, there is her face. You can see her one red eye and her one golden eye with the clock in it. And it is pointing to about 3 o'clock. There is her boobs. One thing that is surprising about Kurumi, which you may not really notice at first glance, is she does actually have very large breasts. You can kind of see it from the side boob and from the cleavage. If we get close, she has the strap gap going on. Nice detailing. The paint looks very nice and clean. So yeah, it definitely looks to be better quality than the Griffin one, at least in the assembly region. There's not like glue or any horrible seam lines. You can see right there is where the pieces of the frill meet, but they actually line up. So there's not really a gap there. Her back looks very nicely done. Please focus on her back. She has nice shoulder blades, she has a spine line, and the straps on her corset are actually painted very nicely. It actually looks like the straps are separate pieces of plastic. So that was one of the trouble spots on the Griffin one. There is her hand. It's got painted nails. And there is her other hand. And there is her black underwear. Yay. And I don't know if we'll be able to see it on camera. I can just barely see it myself, but you can see like above the underwear a little bit, so like her lower back. A little bit of camel toe going on. The garter straps are holding her stockings nicely. This one you can tell is stretched a little bit more, which is a nice detail. She has nice cheeks. And the garter straps are actually plugged into the leg. That was one thing on the Griffin one that was wrong. The boots look good. You can see all the laces and little bows on them. Could have maybe done her knee line seam there a little bit better, but I mean, it's one piece of plastic. But yeah, she's got a choker on with nice detailing there. Autofocus. And her hat, made cap or whatever it's called, looks good. And you got her like short twin tail and her super long twin tail flying out in the breeze. So yeah. And I suppose, like I said, the dress does look maybe a little bit faded to me compared to the Griffin one. We'll do a comparison later, but it does look good. So let's get her on her base. So try to hold it up a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Excuse me. So she plugs into her base pretty securely. Let's move this a little bit closer and angle the camera down a little bit. So the little gun goes into the one that she's not sticking her thumb out on. So it goes up in here. Kind of, maybe. There we go. Now it fits in. And then the rifle, it pulls apart. And then it goes into her hand. I have read this is kind of fiddly. Let me just make sure I have it upside down. Okay. I was looking at the end of it. If we can maybe focus on it. It's got like, it's keyed, so it'll only plug in one way. So you have to make sure you get it lined up right. Yes, this is quite fiddly. There we go. Got it in her hand. And she is exercising good gun mechanics, gun safety, so her fingers are not actually on the trigger, they're pointed out. So she won't accidentally shoot you, which doesn't make sense because Kurumi is psycho and she should shoot you. So yes, there she is all assembled. So we'll do a nice little spin around of her. She definitely looks good. And she's, like I said, she's got surprisingly large breasts. So yeah. Like I said, I am very glad that Alphamax decided to re-release this figure because the prices were getting completely ridiculous. And then as a comparison, so we can right away see the different colors in the dresses. Surprisingly, Griffin's is only a 1/8 scale, or at least that's what it's listed at, and Alphamax's is a 1/7. And they're basically the same size. Honestly, I think Griffin's might even be bigger if she was standing straight up. So it all depends on which company you like, I guess. The face on Alphamax's does look a little bit more like Kurumi. Griffin had the same face syndrome back in the past. But yeah. They look very good. Nice detailing in the hair on Alphamax's too. On both of them, really. So yeah. I like them. I'm happy. Kurumi, honestly, isn't my favorite spirit, but she's got a lot of good figures, and I really love the way that she looks, so I've got another one coming pretty soon. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. This is Tokisaki Kurumi. She is from Date Alive, or Date Alive 2. This is the Alphamax version of her, and she is 1/7 scale. This one is Griffin's, and she's 1/8. We're talking about this one. This is the re-release of her. And she came out June 28th of 2017. And I paid at AmiAmi 10,300 yen, which was about $95.08. Much better than the $400 the original version was going for in the aftermarket. So yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Bye-bye.